there, I'm Kendall McGuire, piano teacher and musical expert. And today I'll be teaching you how to make a piano progression sound musical. Well, as you might know, music and these progressions, it's more than just the notes and playing them within the correct time and the key signature and all the technicalities. Music is art. And so it's important to be expressive and to communicate what the music is intended and what you as an artist want to communicate through the music. Now we're kind of getting into the philosophy of music, where do we go off the composer or what you as an artist want. But I think that there's an intertwining and there's a beautiful combination there. So let's talk about how to make a basic piano progression musical, okay? Let's take the most basic, if you think of a quick progression, it's this 50s progression. Perhaps when you were a beginner, you puddled around with heart and soul. Right? So that is your 50s progression, composed of C major, A minor, F major, and then back up to G major chords. So instead of just playing, let's make it musical. Okay, now what can we do to make this simple progression musical? Okay, well, there's different techniques. One has to do with the volume in which you play the chords or the progression. By the way, when I say progression, for you, those of you beginners, I'm talking about an order or a sequence of chords and that makes up a progression, okay? So it's usually a combination of 3, 4, or even 5 chords, okay? That's a basic chord progression, okay? You can see those on guitar or really any instrument that's a chordal structure and sequence, okay? Just wanted to define my terms there for my beginner students. Okay, so let's take this. So we can work with dynamics, the quiets, the louds, the softs of it, okay? We can add a bit of variety going loud and soft. Another thing we can do is we can break up the structure, so we're not just playing, you know, single note chord, okay? We can make it, we can play it more long. In other words, we can stretch out the chords over an octave. We can play it faster. We can make it, oh, there's lots and lots of options, but do you see how I varied the chords? So I'm not just playing single note chord, or even, notice it was 1, 2, 1, 2 every single time. You want to keep listeners guessing. You want to keep the music fun and lively. So maybe the first time we play, we can add a little bit of variety and fun to it. So really, that word fun I'm using a lot, but music is fun. So do understand your sequences, do understand the chord progression, do understand the notes and the chordal structures and the timings and the rhythm, but most importantly, you're making music, so have fun with it. And those are some ideas on how to make chord progressions more musical. I'm Kendall McGuire.